Hi, I'm Brynn Carter. I have a PhD in Educational Foundations and 42 years experience teaching at all levels, preschool through graduate study. I was a public school principal for 19 years. I could say to kids, I've been a principal longer than you've been alive, and that took care of most student problems. Now I'm retired and I spend my time painting and helping people to get in touch with their creative energy. My cousin and partner, Carol, and I are co-owners of Spring Chickens Art and Handcrafts, which is a gallery shop in Canby, Oregon. And we're delighted to have Ryan David Dwyer teaching small group piano lessons in our Spring Chicken studio. Ryan is founder of Key Identity Access, which is a curriculum that helps students as young as 3 learn to recognize keys on the piano and their associated sounds so that they naturally and quickly develop musicianship. Traditional piano instruction uses notes to represent music, but notes are completely abstract symbols, and symbols are essentially meaningless to young children. Symbols can be confusing, they're often overwhelming and frustrating for children, and that means frustration for teachers. In contrast, Key Identity Access takes a more sensory approach and teaches using colors. Students can access all keys equally. They learn the relationship of keys easily. They find hand positioning is simple, and children confidently engage in creating their own music. Even very young children can identify colors, so Key Identity Access takes a child's awareness of colors and innate curiosity about instruments to help them quickly develop their musicianship. Think of it as an artist knowing the colors on a palette to be combining them to make a painting. As young children progress through the curriculum, it provides a sample of colors, associations of sounds, so that youngsters can play a happy melody or a sad combination of notes. They will experience hand movements that, for example, build suspense and then move on to a pleasant resolution. An important part of Key Identity Access is that children will understand how to create their own musical thoughts, as opposed to note reading, which has children reading and playing music that's been created by someone else. Key Identity Access has 2 approaches to creating music. One is for youngsters to choose random colors and combine them and then play and hear the resulting music. The other approach is to come up with a color melody in their minds and play and then record the music. In both approaches, the children are creating their own music. I hope I've told you enough about Key Identity Access that you'll be interested in hearing more from its founder, Ryan David Dwyer.